With a gentle flick of his brush, the boy transformed lines into a dancing butterfly. And, not wanting to be outdone, the boy beside him quickly added 8 slender legs with his brush, creating a cute little creature. You can't tell if it's a spider or a fly just by looking at it, but it's born to eat butterflies. Harold is like the American Ma Liang with his magic paintbrush. He travels from the animated world to reality searching for his creator. He breaks his magic crayon and gives it to Terry as a token of their friendship. Unexpectedly, this crayon soon proved very effective. After being ganged up on by bullies at school, Terry immediately drew a bizarre monster. Don't let his bizarre appearance fool you. With just one good charge forward, even the teacher will be sent flying. Even though Terry just doodled a little, he still got his parents called. Harold, reluctantly pretending to be Terry's father, decided to skip school and then take Terry to the library to find his own father. But he only knew the creator was an old man, with nothing more, without truly any other useful clues to be discovered at all. The librarian Gary then casually joked, quite likely indeed. Harold indeed did take this joke very seriously to heart. Since he couldn't find his relatives, why not actively attract them to find him? He acted on this idea swiftly, quickly taking out a purple magic crayon and sketching a simple airplane with just a few quick strokes. He spun the propeller, and a wondrous phenomenon began to unfold almost right away. Although this plane is quite old, it still soars into the sky effortlessly. Upon seeing this bizarre sight, Gary immediately recognized Harold's signature purple crayon. If he could snatch it. With this magical crayon, you can draw anything you desire. While his family secretly plots their schemes, Harold, with his companions, soars into the sky, performing daring stunts and leaving behind a purple smoke signal seeking relatives. Seeing that the plane's fuel was almost exhausted, Harold activated the ejection system, letting the plane crash into a nearby building. Because Harold didn't use smartphones, the contact information was Terry's mom's. Harriet soon received a barrage of calls, mostly blaming her for fleeing after taking pictures of the plane. To keep Harold out of trouble, Mel took them both to her supermarket job, doing simple tasks like moving empty boxes. Both of them deeply understand just how very hard working for others really truly can be.
How long have we been doing this? 6 minutes!
Not long after, they were both relaxing in the massage chairs. Reluctantly, Mel assigned them to sales duty. However, Harold was unfamiliar with sales protocols. When a customer saw the cougar figurine, he drew a literal wild beast. The supermarket erupted into chaos. Mel lost her job. Fortunately, the local environment was relatively free and relaxed. Terry felt Harold had helped his mother escape a tiresome job. On reflection, this made sense. Someone living in a fairy tale world can never understand the harsh reality of life. After Harold met his fairy tale friends, the family showed up with a storybook, claiming the author was Harold's long-lost father, and then secretly reported their whereabouts to the police, because confronting them directly was too risky, especially without Harold. Locked in a cell, all belongings are confiscated. A common crayon is so insignificant, the police wouldn't notice if it went missing. Before his family could plot, Harold and his partner escaped, acting in perfect sync. Distracting with a warning, the porcupine quickly and cleverly allowed Wayfinder to slip into the hole unnoticed, swiftly tossing the magic crayon to Harold. While police chased Wayfinder, Harold quickly drew a master key, freeing him without delay, then securely locked the door tight. Harold, with his magic crayon, chose the quickest and easiest way to escape the prison.
Upon learning the whereabouts of his biological father, Harold immediately rushed off in a car.
Little did I expect that the person answering the door would be an elderly woman, not a child. Turns out, this children's book was created last century, and the author had long since passed away. Learning the truth hit Harold hard, and to make matters even worse than before, Mel, already considering him a mere troublemaker for his past antics and behavior, definitively forbade him from ever seeing her son. After losing his life's purpose, Harold also lost Terry, his closest friend. Endless sorrow clouded his mind, and the magic of his paintbrush vanished. Pathfinder, the porcupine who traveled with him, faded too, dissolving into purple paint. Taking advantage of the situation, the family easily snatched the crayon from Harold like tricking a child, restrained him to prevent interference, and finally revealed their sinister ambitions. As a struggling niche author, his first act was to illustrate his novel's characters, making rejecting editors regret it. Terry, worried about his good friend, followed him secretly to the scene, only to be captured by Jolly. Jolly didn't notice his crayon was almost used up, the other half given to Terry by Harold. Seeing his friend always by his side, Harold regained courage, took the half crayon, and drew a key, unlocking the iron shackles binding him. Then, he drew a giant hot air balloon, flew into the air, circled Gary, and stopped him from misusing the crayon to do terrible things. But the magic crayon doesn't choose its master. Harold relies on imagination to fight his opponent. The final showdown begins, and Harold draws a lasso to attack, quickly cut by Gary's axe instantly. Harold hastily sketched stakes for defense, while Jia Li unleashed a powerful move. Luckily, Harold quickly improvised and cleverly drew a spring to bounce back the massive incoming bolt. Seizing Jia Li's moment of panicked mistake, the two grappled and wrestled on the spot. Seeing the crayon about to be snatched away, Jia Li shockingly swallowed it whole. Despite the terrible taste, she unexpectedly inherited the crayon's full magic, allowing her to manifest anything she imagined into reality. The crayon split open with a loud crack, as Jiali recreated a scene from her novel. Seeing Terry and his mother in danger, Harold rushed to their aid, but he tripped on a fissure in the ground. His spell preparation was unfortunately too slow. Jiali was too powerful. In a critical moment, Terry blew his whistle, summoning his former companions. The monsters dashed in the air. Initiate the attack, but she's small and spry, quickly and easily secured by Kari's strong ropes.
Luckily, Harold regained his confidence.
The Pathfinder and Porcupine are back, driving in a small car to reinforce. They join forces to encircle Gary. First, use a feint to distract them, with the Porcupine drawing attention while Harold throws the spider directly into Gary's mouth. Then Pathfinder reveals his true form, delivering the final blow to the villain. The trio worked in sync, the bug retrieving the half-magic crayon. With the magic dissipated, Gary's dangerous environment vanished completely. Instead of finishing her off, Harold, understanding Gary's deep yearning for fiction, painted a gateway to 2 dimensions. As soon as Jelly stepped through the gate, the little monster breathed fire to block the exit, completely cutting off her chance to return to reality. As the story draws to its final close, Harold visits the local museum and finds a message from the creator to readers. It expresses the hope that anyone who has read the Purple Crayon story, embracing rich imagination, can paint their own colorful life.